Hello. Good morning. Good Saturday morning, October 13th, 2018. I thought I'd stop by just to see you all, see how you're doing, and try to fix my camera here so I can see you. You can see my cards. How's everybody doing? Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Medea. Thank you. Madaha. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Lola. Lolo QA. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing for Saturday morning? Thank you, Medea. Thank you. Thank you, Lola. Actually, we're talking about them all, okay? Talking about them all. We're talking about how majority of you are dating a narcissist, right? Somebody who likes to flip their shit and make you feel like it's your shit, or make you feel like you're crazy about something that they're doing, or make you think that you're crazy because they tell so many lies that they try to confuse you, and that's pretty much the way it goes. They try to confuse you. Please hit the like button. How, Medea, Angela, Lolo, all of you, please hit the like button. Now I see who's guilty. All of you all in my room and nobody's hitting the like button, please. Sometimes you have to go out of the chat to hit the like button, then come back into the live again. Yeah, Libra's coming up today. I'm going to do a live Libra. Yep. Live Libra. Right after this. Please hit the like button. Lolo QA, did you hit the like button? Please hit the like button. Thank you, Lolo. Medea, did you hit the like button? Madaha, did you hit the like button? Thank you. Angela, did you hit the like button, Angela? It is available, but you have to go out of the chat. So click out of this, go back, click on my video, hit like, and then come back in and click on the live chat. Hi, Kate. Kate, did you hit the like button, hon? Good morning, Miss Gupta. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Angela. Please hit the like button. Appreciate it. I don't think too many people are getting their notifications. Thank you, Lola. Thank you. Yeah, not too. Hi, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Yes. Thank Nia. I'm doing well. Thank you. I went out to the funeral this morning. The funeral was today. I went to the funeral and came back. And now I'm here. You didn't get the notification? I don't know what's going on. That's why I'm hoping that if somebody's scrolling through, they'll see that I'm live now. Hopefully, because the notifications are not coming out. Don't know why. Not quite sure. Hello, Aqua Lady. Hello. I'll shuffle these cards up real good. Yeah, everybody's doing good here. Yes, thank you. Everybody's doing well. I mean, despite the loss that we had of a family member, she was very young. So despite that, That's addiction for you. You never know when it's going to hit. Never know when it's your turn. Because eventually, when you keep doing the wrong things, your luck runs out. Thank you, Aqua Lady. Yeah, she was very young, 36. But she'd been battling addiction probably since she was 17. So she's actually had a longer time here than she probably should have. But, you know, and I feel sorry for her. Yes, because she was caught up in addiction. You know, but really takes a strong will to get out of it. Really takes a strong will. Thank you, Nia. Thank you, Kate. Thank you. Yeah, it's scary, you know, with my daughter being an addict. Thank God, yes, she's clean right now. It's been 3 months, but I'm not promised tomorrow with her because relapse happens so fast for the wrong reasons, for the strangest reasons. It doesn't even have to be a reason. It just does. I don't know, Lola. I don't know, Lola. I have to see what this reading gives us, right? So why is it? Why is it that our partners lie to us? They tell us what, you know, what they want us to believe. And when we question it or go back to it later on, a couple days later or whatever, or when they do it again the following week and we go back to them, they change it around, make you feel like you're the crazy one. Make you think, are you the one cheating? Like they got you thinking about things. And you know that you haven't cheated, but yet at the same time, you sit and question yourself because they put that doubt in your mind, you know? Oh, Crystal, yeah, addiction, it's hard. But, you know, it works if you work it. The programs work. The meetings work. The 12 steps work. It works when you work it. When you stop working it, when you think you've got it under control, when you don't need it anymore, you're wrong. It's just like a diabetic who needs their insulin or medication for blood pressure. You know, you might say, oh, well, my blood pressure's been good. Yeah, been good because you're taking your blood pressure medicine. When you stop taking it, now it's not going to be managed anymore. And as soon as your levels start to drop, then you're going to find out, just like addiction. Your levels of staying clean, working your programs, keeping your sponsors, going to meetings, staying away from people, places, and things. When you work all that, sure, you feel like you're okay with your addiction. But let one of those topics drop. And all of a sudden, you've got challenges on your hand. And you're not going to be able to make the right decision when it comes down to it because you've let your guard down somewhere. You've either stopped going to meetings, you stopped reading your 12 steps and working on them, you stopped, you stopped and you started denying that you had a problem. You started thinking that you could control everything. You start to believe that, you could handle it now. Now you could handle it, so you could take a few. No, it doesn't work like that because one is too many and 1,000 is not enough. Right? You know, Crystal, what I'm saying, right? Yeah. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. Your life is not going to get better if you're caught up in addiction, whether that's drugs, alcohol, sex, betrayal, lies, cheat, stealing, ghosting, whatever you keep doing that's toxic, it will come back and bite you in the ass. Karma's a bitch. And the universe is going to show you that, guess what? You're not going to handle addiction. Addiction's going to handle you unless you do what you need to do. And I tell my daughter the same thing all the time. I've worked in addiction and in mental health and those areas for 25 years, I guess, total. And who knew that my daughter would become an addict? My daughter was fine. My daughter worked as a nurse. My daughter got married, had the same boyfriend for years through high school, then married him, had a child, got postpartum depression, fell and broke her ankles, both of them, got hooked on pain pills. Someone then gave her the heroin because she wanted more pain pills, and the doctor said no, but she had to have a surgery on the ankle and everything else, so it ended up being longer time on pain pills. Her addiction got crazy. Doctor said, nope, you're done. And now she don't know what to do when he says, what do you mean you're done? I still need them. Nope. So somebody taught her about heroin, how cheap it was, and she went to heroin. And from the heroin, it led to cocaine, crack, and then, pills. Then it was, oh, you have bipolar, take this. Oh, you're depressed, take these Xanax. Oh, this and that. Then it just kept feeding her drugs, feeding her drugs, feeding her drugs. Before you know it, she was addicted to everything. Everything. So now, like I said, 15 overdoses later, 3 times on a ventilator, hepatitis of her liver, both A and B. You never know. You never know. And don't ever say it can't happen to you or your family, because you never know. Like I said, my daughter didn't do drugs. She didn't drink in high school. She didn't do drugs in high school. She didn't do anything. But now, not good. It's not easy. It is, Jackie C. Very difficult. Thank you, Norma Joe. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Jackie. Marisol. Hi, Marisol. Thank you for helping me, Marisol. I don't know what happened with Lindsay yesterday. I don't know why Lindsay wasn't blue. My little Smurf girl. I don't know why. Is she on here yet? Oh, Kate, it's okay. I'm not complaining. You know what? The challenges that come to me, they come to me. And I'll deal with them the best I can, one at a time, and that's it. But, technically that addiction is not my problem. That's hers. Yes, I'm sad about it. I try to support her, encourage her, and give her the information or the tools that she may need to get herself in a better place. But that's on her. As far as I go, I'm good. The only problem I had was my car. Other than that, I'm good. Lindsay, are you here? Come out wherever you are. Good morning, Care Bear. How you feeling today? Care Bear, are you feeling better? Hi, Lubna. Oh my God, Lubna, for real? Hey, KB, thank you. Care Bear, you're feeling better? Jessica says, is her challenge in this lifetime. Yeah, she has challenges. Yep. Thank you, Crystal. I'm so glad you found me too. Oh, I'm sorry, Melinda. Oh, Melinda, I'm so sorry, but I am so glad that you were led to this page for a reason, and maybe that is it. But it's funny. People used to say, well, she has a child. She should be able to get clean for her child. If she loves you, she should be able to get clean. You know what? It wasn't about her loving me or her child. It was the fact that she stopped loving herself. And so if somebody doesn't love themselves, and that's why I said earlier, especially on the Leo reading and everything, is that if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. You can't. There's no way you can give love to somebody if you don't love yourself. Well, Jessica, I make it easy because I give her a roof over her head, yes. But she also pays me money for rent. She also purchases toward the food. She's also responsible for cleaning with me. Everything we do is half and half. Now, yes, I helped her to get a car, but she's got to pay the insurance. I wouldn't let her be on my insurance. She had to pay $4,000 in restitution. She had to pay another $3,000 for motor vehicle because she had 2 DUIs, but she was only charged with 1, so she had to pay for the DUI. That's $3,000. She has to make installments on that. She pays child support because she doesn't have custody of her son. She shares it with her husband, her ex-husband, but she does not have full custody. He has, the kind of custody where he lives there, but Mandy and him make joint decisions on things. But the thing is that she lost a lot from her addiction. She lost a lot. Yes, I purchased clothes for her. I put clothes back on her. But other than that, clothes and a roof over her head and an opportunity for her to get started. She went and got a job. She takes overtime every week. She works mostly 12-hour shifts. She pays her fines. She pays her restitution. She pays her child support. She pays for half of the food. She does half of the cleaning. Every single thing that a household needs, she pays half of. So helping her, yeah, being there like that. But you know what? There were times when I left her out in the street to do it herself. She's been an addict for 8 years now. There were times where I left her homeless. I left her out in the cold, out in the rain, out in the storms. She had to fend for herself and figure it out. And I left her there to teach her that lesson, that she messed it up. She needs to fix it. And the only time I ever let her come back is after she's clean, has been to a detox or a rehab, and then she can come here and try to get back on her feet. But she has to do all the work, not me. Not me. So it is good in a way, but like she knows, this is her last chance. This is the last time I'm inconveniencing my life, my household, putting my life on hold pretty much, having her here. I only have a 1-bedroom condo, so it's pretty stuffy. But if she's doing the work and she's doing what she's supposed to, she can stay. If she chooses to relapse and go use, then she needs to go live where the people relapsing are. She needs to go back where active addiction is happening, not here. Because in my house, I don't have that. I don't drink in my house. I don't smoke in my house. 9 times, usually. I have 3 times smoke in my house. Cigarettes. I only smoke cigarettes. But there's no drinking here. There's no nothing. So if she wants to do anything crazy or try to get away with taking some pills or be on any other substances, it's not happening. I take her to get her Vivitrol shot, and now she has to go herself. She has her car. She can go herself and get it. That's her. That's up to her to decide if she needs that help or she doesn't. I can't make her do anything. So we'll see, right, Jessica? I mean, it's one day at a time. Like I said, I could come on here tonight, tomorrow, in an hour from now and tell you, God forbid, but she relapsed. If I say that, I can't control it. That's her. That's her choice. Now, I tell you guys about free will, right? The people you're dealing with has free will. Please hit the like button, you guys. Cindy, hi, honey. Thank you. Hey, Shannon, Pisces girl. Thank you, Care Bear. Yes, that's my email address if you're interested. Yes, KB, I think it will go permanent. Yes, it seems that somebody who was going to leave temporarily is going to end up taking a permanent leave. They're going to go to another school district. Hi, Cindy. Gloria. Yeah, that's right, Gloria. You can't because you know what? He'll steal. My daughter has stolen. All addicts will steal anything to support their habit. It's not because they're mad at you. It's not because they're trying to hurt you. It's not even about you. It's about them. Thank you, and Mahmoud. Thank you. Mahmoud, thank you. Yeah, Marisol, she has a lot of stuff on her plate, but you know what? Little by little, she'll conquer it and get rid of it. Gloria, thank you. Well, I'm glad you're here, Jackie. Right, Butterfly Blue? Right. Thank you, Lubna. Thank you. We appreciate that. Addiction is never easy. Even if you have help, it's never easy. Because the hardest part is the person that's going to say no to the people that offer drugs. That's the hardest part of it all, is saying no. Hardest part of it all is not going back to it. Hardest part of it all is believing that you don't need it, because you know what? It only takes 20 or 30 days to become a habit and an addict, to become an addict that way. But if you think about it, before you used drugs, you had years that you were clean. So that's where your strength is, back to being clean. If you need a crutch in life, it's not going to last. It's not going to last. Yeah, I agree. And I don't think they should be able to have a place to go use drugs safely. That's crazy. That's crazy. Then where are they being responsible? You know, just like I said about, my family member dying of addiction. Guess what? She knew what the choices were. When you use drugs, it's either death, institution, or jail. That's it. They're your choices that you're going to get. So if that high is worth you going to jail, to dying, or living in a mental hospital, or possibly a nursing home for the rest of your life in a coma, or because you've had a stroke or whatever, then guess what? Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Because like I told my daughter, if you go using it and you have a stroke, you're not living here. I'm not spending the rest of my life taking care of you because you chose to F up. Guess what? Go live where people can take care of you in a nursing home 24/7, because that's not going to be me. Nope. I'm not going to pay the price for something you chose to do. You had a choice. It didn't get put on you. Now let's say if she had cancer and she got sick that way and it was something that was not self-induced, then of course she could stay here and I will spend the rest of my life. But if it's something like her making a choice to something, bullshit. Not happening here. Nope. Well, I think depending on the personality, anything can be a gateway. Depending on the personality, with all the shit I've been through, if my personality was weaker in certain areas, I may have said, you know what, I can't take all this. I might as well start getting high too. If I did that, because my personality is different, and cigarettes are gonna lead me that way, then what else can I do? Nothing I could do about it. Nothing I could do about it. Hold on, you guys. I dropped my cards all over the place. They just literally flew right off of the table and right around the corner. All right. Put them back. So I've shuffled and I've shuffled and I've shuffled. All right. So let's get busy, huh? 21 minutes. If everybody hasn't gotten the notifications now, they're just not coming. Please, excuse me. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Gosh, that medicine I take for GERD does not help. It keeps making me burp it's terrible in my throat. Lupus. Hashimotosis, yeah. My daughter has that from me. Well, Lacey, I mean, that's your thing, honey. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. You could try holistic things if you wanted to. You could keep doing what you're doing. I can't judge you for that. That's your choice. Just keep your prayers strong that's what you stick with. And that's it. It is used. Marijuana is used for a lot of wonderful things and helps people, especially with Parkinson's. When people get those very bad shakes, Tourette's, or whatever you call it, the tics, they're really bad. When they do the marijuana, they can enjoy their life. They can sit and relax. They're not feeling like they're shaking all the time. It's amazing. Yeah, that's great, Gloria. Yeah, marijuana. I remember when I was a kid and tried that, like 16, 17, and it made me very sad. It made me very depressed. So I never did it again. I tried it one time. It never, ever was good for me. I didn't like it. Yeah, made me very sad. For some people, marijuana is very depressing. For some people, depending on your personality, it's not. But some people, it really does give a big relief and does help people with stress, anxiety. It helps them in all different, with pain. It's really amazing on what it can do, right, Lacey? Yeah, you're right. My nephew was deployed and was in Afghanistan and all that kind of stuff, and very terrible, terrible things, which I'm sure you understand. And he came home a mess. And if he didn't smoke marijuana, he lives in Colorado where I think it's legal, but if he didn't do that, he'd be very angry all the time and mean and withdrawn and all kind of things. So, and he is an amazing person. He was before he went, and he still is. And he's a very strong individual, mentally, physically, but and emotionally. But the marijuana does help. It really does. So when you use it for what it's for, and if it's working, that's fine. Street drugs are my concern. Street drugs, will kill you. Street drugs, using other people's needles, that is dangerous, very dangerous. Thanks, AK. Yeah, different strokes for different folks, right? We all do whatever. I eat to comfort my pain. I eat. When I get nervous, I eat. When I get afraid, I eat. When I break up with my boyfriend, I eat. I eat and eat and eat. I just eat. That's my addiction. Is it good? No, because if I eat too much of the wrong things, because what do we eat when we're upset? We eat carbohydrates because they make our brain feel better. But that's bad. It's bad for my sugar. It's bad for my cholesterol. It's bad for my triglycerides. And yes, it had gotten to a point where my cholesterol and all that was so dangerously high, they wanted to put me in the hospital. So I ended up joining a gym and saying no and started fasting and then went from there and got them back down to a safe level. But it's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy to use anything, whether it's alcohol, marijuana, cigarettes, whatever. It's so easy to find something that is going to make you feel better, because that's all we want to do is feel good. That's all we want to do. Same thing with these relationships. All we want to do is be with somebody who can understand us so we can feel good. Yes or no? All we want to do is be with somebody that can make us feel good, make us feel good about ourselves, make us enjoy being with them, make us happy. But that's the other thing too. We tend to put that pressure on other people to control our happiness. But the truth is, we have to decide whether or not we want to be happy. And we have to find something to be happy about. Every single person, no matter what you're going through, no matter how sick you are, no matter what your diagnosis is, right, Jessica, we all have a choice. We can all find something that we're grateful for and thankful for, or someone. Maybe you have that best friend, like you said. Maybe we have that best friend that'll listen to us no matter what we say. They never get tired of hearing us complaining. They never get tired of us coming to them, telling them how we're feeling or what we're going through. A lot of times your best friends don't even know that they saved your life. Maybe your counselor doesn't know. Maybe your mother, father, whoever it is that you confide in doesn't know that they actually have saved your life on many a times. And maybe now you're finally thinking about it too. Maybe you never thought about it till I just said it. But there's a lot of things that we can do. There's so many different YouTube videos. You can get very confused when you go from one reader to the other reader, to the next reader, to the next reader. I'm not saying stay with me, but find who works for you. Find who resonates with you. Find who can really get it, what you're talking about. Find who can really understand what's going on in your life. Find out who understands your pain and to help you try to get rid of that pain. Can any of us create anything to make your loved one come back to you? No. And I'll tell you right now, there are people out there, and I've had people get a reading from me and tell me that readers have said, if you pay this to my credit company, if you buy my daughter furniture, if you do this, if you do that. Bullshit. Don't ever. Because they'll tell you, oh, you have a hex and a spell on you, and if you don't do what I tell you, then it's going to destroy and push this person away forever. But if you want them to come back to you, then if you pay me this money, or you buy this for me, or you send me this in the mail, or you do that, then I'm going to make sure that they come to you. You know what? Bullshit. Because if she could do all that, she could have that bill paid by herself with her little witchcraft, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever she's going to do. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Me and my grandmother, we don't put spells on. We can block them. We can take them away. But we don't put spells on. No, we can take away through prayer, meditation, through your energy, through the angels that are unemployed that my grandma will send towards you, or whatever. And guess what? You'll get it done during your reading that you purchase. I'm not going to say here's your reading price and give me an extra $20,000 for more stuff. Okay? I'm not gonna have it go to that dramatic extent. That's crazy. And not everybody has a spell. Just because you got bad luck don't mean you got a spell. Okay? Some people have come to me and I've said, no, you do not even have a spell on you. Some people have come to me and yes, they did. But majority come to me and they don't even have one. Just have some bad freaking luck. They made some poor choices, and now they're reaping that. They're reaping the benefits of a poor choice. Is it called a consequence? Oh, well, get over it. Get over it. Time, it will pass. Every storm passes, like I said before. Every storm will pass, okay? Please hit the like button if you have not now. Please hit the like button. Oh, Tanya, I know your hands are full with that. Autistic, I have a relative with autism, and I'll tell you, they always said that she wouldn't walk, she wouldn't do this. She used to scoot around on her little butt to get from place to place. Now she runs, plays, swings, and she can communicate very well with sign language and stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing, but you just have to find what works for them. She doesn't like loud noises. She doesn't like a lot of people. She doesn't like a lot of things like that. So you avoid certain things. You find out what her triggers are, what their triggers are, and you go with it. Try gluten-free. Anybody with autism, gluten-free is the way to go. If you're still doing gluten, then you're not getting the best out of your person. You can help them so much more with getting rid of the gluten. Okay? Oh, wow. It ran away. Oh, yeah, Aqua Lady, it's coming. Yeah, a lot of monies. A lot of monies. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Oh, that's good, Lacey. I'm glad you did. Also see if you qualify for a dog, because my family went through something. Pause. I forget, but they got a therapy dog. One of those dogs, and it's a great dog, And anywhere she runs to, that dog, they let her go with her mom and hide somewhere, blocks and blocks away from the house. And then the dad waits. And then next thing you know, the dad lets the dog out the door with his long, long leash on, and he follows the dog, and the dog finds her every single time. The dog helps her with seizures. The dog gets in front of her if she goes to bang her head. The dog turns on the light switch. The dog goes and alerts the parents when she has a seizure in the middle of the night. So it's amazing what this dog can do. So prayers sent out to you, honey. Stay strong. Oh, yeah, that Aussie Border Collie, beautiful. And I love your family picture, Care Bear. It's beautiful. Yep. All right. So, like I said, you guys, sometimes you're with a partner who tells you so many lies, okay, that they can't remember their lie. That's one thing about lying. That's what's bad about lying. You won't always be able to remember the details that you said the first time. And when weeks go by and they pull the same shit, and then you bring something up about a past lie, but they didn't say it was a lie, but you know it was, then they're very confused. Then they switch it and try to make it like you're the crazy one, like you're imagining shit, like they never said that. Where are you getting that from? Or they push the blame around like a narcissist does and say that you're the reason that I had to do this. It's only because of you that I had to cheat. I remember speaking to my boyfriend and asking him, why do you cheat on me? Why would you cheat on me? I'm the perfect girlfriend to you. Why would you cheat on me? Oh, I said, well, you didn't cheat on that. You said you didn't cheat on the other two girls, which more than likely he did. But he claimed that he did not cheat on the other two. So I said to him, why didn't you cheat on them, but you're cheating on me? He said, because you didn't have to. What? What does that mean? So you didn't have to cheat on them, but you had to cheat on me? Well, that don't make any sense. Nothing made any sense. Nothing made any sense. So anyway, as you can see, as I say X. He still tries to come back. Nope. It's X. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yep, you're right, Gloria. Oh, are you? Is that what you're reading? Yeah, you know what I mean, right, Lacey? Asshole. I think anybody can change. I think just like an addict. They can change if they want to, because it works if they work it. A cheater can stop cheating if they choose to. Everybody has the capability to say no. Everybody can make up their own mind to say, you know what, I'm with somebody. You look good. And if I wasn't with somebody, maybe I'd be with you. But guess what? I'm already with somebody, and I love that person. A lot of people don't have the balls or whatever to say that, but they need to. They need to be able to set boundaries. Okay, but when you get a real player or playerette, girl or man, right? When you get a real one, they want a little bit of everything. Variety is the spice of life to them. And that's fine when you're single. Then what the hell did you get in a committed relationship for? Why did you agree to a committed relationship if you're going to cheat? Yeah, Tanya, because at that time, he was going to try to get you back and use you for a little while because the other person who he was with was mad at him and not bothering with him. Then when that other person reconnected with him back and they made up, then he walked away from you again. No. Tanya, don't take that person back, okay? I feel everything is a choice. If we choose to be loyal, it's not that difficult. Touch would never have been in this situation. Exactly, Nia. You're right. Why did the girl he cheated on me with look a lot like me? Well, did you ever meet somebody, and I've been guilty, where I've said that if I could have that person and that person and that person and put them all together and take each quality from each person that I love and put them all together and make the perfect person, right? But we know there is no such thing as a perfect partner, perfect person, perfect wife, perfect husband. It's just the fact that we learn to accept people's flaws. We learn to expect too much from people, and then we get disappointed because we put expectations on our partners that they cannot possibly reach. If your partner is a true cheater and you know that they always flirt and do whatever, and other girls give them their phone numbers and all that, if you already know that and you're trying now to change them, then you're the one that's wrong, because they're not ready to change. That is who they are. That is the way they do things. So you set yourself up for sadness, for disappointment. If your partner says that they're not sure if they want to be committed and you keep trying to convince them to be committed and they cheat on you, well, what did you think they were going to do? I always tell this way. If they wanted to be with you, they would. If they want to be faithful to you, they will. If they want to marry you, they will put a ring on your finger. I guarantee you. If they're so afraid of somebody else taking you from them, then they will definitely protect that. Definitely. Excuse me for 1 second. I think I have my door locked. Hold on 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Oh, sorry. I forgot I had my door locked. My daughter couldn't get in. I forgot to give her the key. Okay, so like I said, so if they want to be with you, they will. If they're waiting for you, if you have a timeout right now, that's what it is. Okay? All right, so let me see what's going on. I want to do a general reading real quick, just for those of you that are in my room, which I have about 100 of you, maybe 120. Okay, the first thing I have is the Sun card. So there is a lot of good things coming your way. Okay, and this is for today. Okay, so today is going to be an okay day. It's not going to be filled with a lot of harassment or problems or issues or drama. Okay, it is going to be okay. Again, I got the upside down 3 of Swords. So that's telling me that there is not going to be problems or challenges going on here. There is not going to be the third party situation anymore. Your heart is not going to stay broken. Things are going to go positive. Okay, again, my gosh, I got the World card. You see me, I shuffled and shuffled. I've been shuffling for 35 minutes. So I got the World card. It's telling me everything's going to go in accordance the way that it's supposed to do. The universe is trying to line things up now, line people up, put them in the right places for you. Everything is being lined up the way it is supposed to. Again, I got the Justice card reversed. Okay, so the Justice card reversed. So normally, I would tell you that, there might be, I'm looking at what I wrote on this card. I'm sorry for the hesitation. There might be, some litigation. There might be some legal issues. There might have been, some problems in the past. There might have been some love relationships that's ended. Somebody might be getting divorced. There might be a lying and cheating, but now it's all reversed. It's reversed. So everything that was negative going on with you guys, it looks like you have a lot of good energy for today. Okay. Even arguments that happened in the past. Today's not going to be a day of arguments. Today might be a day of making up. Today is going to be resolving issues, okay? So for a majority of you, what I get, and especially for my grandmother, is that issues will be resolved. Today is a good day to make up. Today is a good day to try to talk to somebody to get things balanced back into perspective. Today is a good day to be happy. Today is a very good day to get out and go to the gym, exercise, go for a walk, get out in nature. Try to get outside, Okay, because right now your thinking caps are on really strong. All the energy I feel right here, right now, a lot of you have answers that you need. Go outside, walk in the universe area, go out where nature is and get the messages that are meant for you to get. Okay, a lot of you have the answers right there within you. Use your intuitiveness. Many of you are so intuitive on here. I can feel it when I'm trying to do my readings. Some of you come in with your messages trying to tell me something or want me to hear something, and I do hear it. So for those of you trying to communicate with me, knowing that with my psychic ability, I can hear you, yes, my grandmother tells me exactly what you're saying, but I can't possibly answer so many people's questions at one time. So I then do have to put the wall there. Okay, so a lot of times you might say, you're not calling on me. You didn't see me. You're not answering my question. You know why? Because I have the wall there. Because you were trying so hard to push that into me that I had to block you. So when I block you, I don't need to block you with my cursor here or with my mouse. I don't need to do that. I can block you out like this way. I don't have to worry about the trolls personally. I worry about them bothering you or corrupting your mind or trying to make you think something different. I don't like that. I don't like when people are disrespectful. But they don't bother me because I can block that. I can focus just on exactly what I want to see as fast as I want to see it. So you guys can do the same thing. Same thing with the players out there who want to be committed to you, but they don't know how to. They don't know how to be committed to just one person or loyal to just one person. But they need to set boundaries. Boundaries is the first key word in a relationship. Is you must have boundaries on everything you do. At your job, you have boundaries. At your job, you'll be charged with sexual harassment real quick if you talk to somebody a certain way in a job, at a workplace. You'll lose your job in a minute and could get sued. You could end up having monies to pay back restitution for a long time. Be careful. It's not worth it. I always tell everybody, don't shit where you eat. That's where you make your money. You don't do anything that's going to jeopardize you making that money. Because if you break up with your partner at your job, you're not going to want to go to work. Or if they start dating somebody else at your job, you're going to feel a certain kind of way. It's going to create some havoc. It's going to give you bad moods. It's going to make you not want to go to work. And that's going to make you want to turn down the overtime. That's going to make you lose money. And then you can't pay your bills. Now you've lost your home. All because of this relationship. I told you don't shit where you eat. You didn't listen. So you got to do you, okay? So you guys, like I said, today's going to be a really good, positive day. A lot of you are being careful with your diet, I see. A lot of you are picking and choosing certain things to eat. Some of you are just saying that, well, it's the weekend, so I'm going to do what I want this weekend, and then Monday I start back again. I hear you. Okay, that's not a bad thing. Whatever works for you may not work for me. What I do may not work for you. That's the way it goes. That's the way it is. That's the way it should be. Be proud of who you are. Make your own decisions. Don't let anybody influence you to do something you do not want to do, or you don't want to go, or you don't want to eat, or you don't want to wear, or the way you don't want to talk, okay? Or the way you don't want to feel. Don't allow somebody to make you feel uncomfortable. Nobody has the right to make you uncomfortable in your own skin. Love yourself for who you are, the way you look, what you have, what you don't have. Who cares? You woke up today, right? You're blessed another day to try to change something or fix something to your liking. Okay, your liking is what's really, really important. You gained 3 pounds? That's okay. I think I gained 9, and that wasn't good. I lost 19 and gained 9. I got it Monday back again. But, Lacey, love you right back. Thanks, Des. There goes a card. So for some of you, yes, you're dealing with somebody still may have choices or options. I'm sorry, options. I'd rather use options so that I can say they have not made a choice yet. Okay, so there might be delays for some of you where reconciliation is, where getting back together is. Oh, and Mahamud, you're going to be fine. You know what? Get out and be positive. Get around people. Go walk around a mall. Even if you don't have money to spend, just go walk around a mall. Take $5 so you can get something to drink, maybe get a pretzel or do whatever. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, with that being said, I got to go. But I will be back, and I will be doing Libra Live shortly. So stay tuned. 1 hour from now, Libra Live. So come back and join me. It is 12 o'clock here. It will be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New Jersey. So 60 minutes from now, if you're around, come back. I'll be doing Libra Live. Let's see what's happening with Libra. All right? Okay, 1 hour, 60 minutes. 12 o'clock here now, 1 o'clock.